Hello. Alright, so a bit of a random one, and if you read my blog, which many people don't, if you look at my stats, but I was talking about Tinuke world, as my partner likes to call it, because supposedly it's not alright in there half the time, but I just have a bit of an overactive imagination, and it turns out Princess is taking after me in that zone, and it's kind of worst case scenario. Only worst case scenario is a bit warped. So say I want to go to Tesco and my partner doesn't want to take me to Tesco, rather than me kind of like just begging and pleading, I'll kind of explain to him that if he doesn't take me to Tesco, I have to get the bus and I'll get a cold because I don't have a really good coat, and then I'll get pneumonia because I always get sick, and then I'll end up in hospital and I'll be next to someone who looks just like Denzel Washington. And yeah, I know he's a bit old compared to me, but I would do it. I really would do him. But that's besides the point. I'm next to Denzel Washington, someone who looks like Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington isn't in hospital with me, or he could be. Anyway, I'm with him and we spend so much time together because, you know, hospital parking costs a lot of money. So, you know, it's only so much time your family and friends can come and visit you. So we have a lot of alone time and we fall in love and we, you know, discharge ourselves from the hospital, we go and get married. And all my boyfriend had to do to solve this situation and not be left, you know, alone is take me to Tesco. But instead, no, all this happened, this chain of event happens. And this is how I talk to him. And he calls it La La Land and Tinuke Land, and he asked me what colour it is up in my world. And to be fair, it's probably Tesco coloured, hence why he should take me to Tesco. But anyway, we were talking about all of this, and you know, I put a post up on it, but where it came from in the first place was me reading someone else's blog, and I'll put a link to the blog post somewhere. It might be up there, who knows, but or down there, I don't know, but I'll put a link. But basically I saw on someone else's blog a post about what you would do if there was Armageddon, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the kind of crazy things that I talk about to my long-suffering boyfriend. And on this one he normally agrees with me on, because he's got this big thing about, you know, making sure that you know how to look after yourself, and you know, whether it's skin an animal or hunt or all the rest of it, he's all into survival techniques. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just go stay in like Asda, innit? And it's like, yeah, and what when the food runs out and you think you're the only one who's going to go and try and go to a supermarket? So it makes me try and think outside the box and think, where am I going to go, what we're going to do. And I think go stay in IKEA. It's like, you've got beds, you've got a kitchen, you've got, you know, little living rooms all sorted out for you anyway. So to me, I'd probably go down to IKEA, somehow lock off all the other doors and have the whole place to myself. And if you're kind and you're nice, I'll invite you in and you can stay as long as, you know, you take turns hoovering up and, you know, doing the dishes and stuff. It's all good. You can all come and stay in IKEA with me when, you know, the rest of the world's, I don't know, it's underwater. I don't know, maybe there's a big, I don't know what Armageddon's going to be. Is it supposed to be storms and water and hellfire, whatever, but IKEA's on stilts, so it's all good. So even if everything's gone wrong on the ground, you're alright. Which is why I say IKEA. But anyway, someone did a post about what they would do and how they'd probably suck at being in that kind of situation. And started talking about it with a friend who also is a blogger. And she said that she'd be alright, she'd be the last one to die. She'd survive everyone else and she'd kick everyone's asses. And something about people eating Beyonce's thighs. Oh. But I don't know, I think I wouldn't be the first to go, I wouldn't give up straight away, but I think I'd hold my own and maybe become Prime Minister of the new world. Wouldn't that be scary? But I don't know, what would you do if, you know, there was a big Armageddon, big flash floods, locusts, or I don't know, whatever it's supposed to happen? Where would you go? Would you go to high ground? Would you lock yourself at home? What would you do? I'd like to know. No thought is too crazy or too wild. You know, where would you go? Have you got a secret bunker underneath your house? Can I stay in it? Does it have loads of canned goods? I don't know, you tell me. Leave your comments below and please subscribe.